everybody? Welcome to the Weekend Zone. We have Angela Struck with us. She is back in the hot seat. This is the good seat right here. So welcome back. And your boy, Matt Demecki,
and
who
the
has
even
some
better
color
seat
on today.
Yeah,
nice maroon.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Not a lot of color, but
I'm trying to mix it up.
Splash.
I'm trying to mix it up because I know you guys keep complaining about it. So I'm trying to mix it up for you guys. So
I'm feeling it. Nice fall colors.
Yeah,
nice fall colors
too. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, LaVar Ball announced that he will be taking his son and his talents out of Chino Hills High School to homeschool LaMelo and train him at home. Is this a good move for LaMelo's future? What do you guys think?
I mean, I think definitely not. Let the kid be a kid. Let him enjoy the rest of his high school experience before stuff gets crazy and he's at UCLA and maybe on the Lakers with his brother one day. And honestly, I also don't understand what LaVar thinks that he's really gonna school him in at home, like any more than like what he'll be learning, you know, like
School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
LaVar, man. Here's what I have to say about LaVar. I'm never doubting LaVar, honestly. I'm never gonna doubt him because he has 3 sons. One is on the Lakers, the second one's about to play at UCLA, and the third one has his own shoe brand. So I'm not doubting LaVar. I think this is a great move.
And they got their reality TV show.
Yeah, exactly. It allows him to work on his future more than staying in school and high school. What's he gonna get out of that? You know?
Right.
I feel like LaVar can teach him real life lessons and tell him, look, this is what you need to do to get here, and he's tough on him. It's not like he's like an easygoing parent, you know. He's a very, very stern guy. He wants to get LaMelo where Lonzo Ball is right now. So I think it's a great move. I'm never doubting LaVar because of what he's done. I don't care what he says, any outlandish stuff, but I like it. I like it.
Well, ever since this came out, everyone's kind of been going crazy, so I'm actually going to read a quote that ESPN just recently said about LaVar Ball. So, LaVar Ball spoke with ESPN and said this: "It's a new coach and I don't like him one bit. LaMelo's on track for UCLA, but he doesn't have to be dealing with those knuckleheads. I'm not letting them mess with his head anymore. You can put that on the principal and the coach over there." So he literally is saying that because there's a new coach and he's blaming the principal, that's why he took his son out of there. I kind of think, I mean, he's not, but once he goes to UCLA or something like that, or once he goes to, if he does play in a professional team, he's not going to be able to take his son out, like, oh, well, I'm taking my son out of here because I don't like this coach. So I don't feel like he's teaching him very good lessons on life.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Lonzo's doing just fine, so I think LaMelo's going to be the same way. I don't think he's going to baby him.
Will be, as you're saying, like dealing with different people in life, you can't pick and choose. And I think that going every day to school and learning how to be friends and be a normal person is a really valuable skill set.
And I think he's setting people up to just hate them even more, like the kids. Like, I mean, obviously Lonzo, he's more of a quiet, reserved guy, but LaMelo, that little kid is a star. He wants to be seen, and I just feel like he's going to end up being just like his dad, which, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all, but he's not going to be a very liked kid.
But
he's not going to end up having people pass him the ball or like you know what I mean? Like, you don't.
Here's his problem. The problem with LaMelo is he needs to grow up. He needs to mature. I think high school is the worst place to do that because you can't mature in high school. I think
you're not going to be getting mature sitting with your dad.
Home. Exactly.
With LaVar
he
Ball.
will.
Exactly.
He'll grow him up faster.
It's also, it's not like he's been getting into trouble or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? I get it if, like, you know, he was getting in with the wrong crowd or something.
It's literally because the dad does not like the new coach.
Yeah.
But it also means that they can work on his future, you know? And he's going to go to UCLA anyway.
You don't know where
you don't need to hide. Come on, man.
Like, who knows
I love
what's
it.
going to happen? A kid could get hurt. You have no idea
another
what's
few
going to happen.
years. Like, he's only 16.
I love it. Do you, LaVar, man?
Okay,
applaud.
well, let's move on to the NBA and talk about actual players that are in the NBA, not potential players. Okay, Tyronn Lue tells team that they are prepping for the Warriors already, which is interesting considering that I looked at the Cavs schedule and they don't play the Warriors until Christmas Day. So I don't know a better word to use than dumb, but do you guys think this is dumb to overlook the rest of the NBA?
I mean, there's that stat that LeBron, the last time he wasn't in the finals, like it was before there was an iPhone. Like, he's gonna get to the finals, he's gonna take them there. So the question is, can they beat the Warriors? I mean, in the Eastern Conference, the only team that will give him even a little bit of a threat is the Celtics. And I don't think Kyrie's enough to beat that stacked Cavs team now. So I don't know, in my opinion, I think focusing on the Warriors is their best bet, and I think it makes sense, actually.
I think, yeah, I love it. Like, the team that they have right now, it's so deep. It's probably one of the deepest teams we've ever seen in the NBA. So I like it. I mean, they lost to the Warriors last year. They were basically right there.
Right.
I know it was 4-1, but they were right there in all those games. And I think having a bench like that, Tyronn Lue wants him to focus on one team only, and that's what LeBron wants. One team is the Warriors. He doesn't care about the Celtics that got Kyrie. He doesn't care about John Wall and Bradley Beal. They didn't bring anybody, and he doesn't care about Milwaukee. The East is so weak.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, since you guys both agree, I'm going to be a devil's advocate and disagree, obviously. I don't think this is a good idea because as many coaches in basketball always say, you take it one day at a time. One game at a time, and to look that far into the future, that's when players and teams mess up and end up missing things. That's when you get teams that, you know, I thought my team was going to blow this team out, but they overlooked the team because the team wasn't a good team in the first place. So they don't prepare for those teams like they should, and then you come down the line and you end up lost, what, 10 games already because you were waiting for this Christmas Day game and you missed 2.5 months of basketball. And the Celtics, let's not forget, the Celtics did win, or did have the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So the Cavs do need to worry about the Celtics. And because this is a new team and they are just gelling together, Phil Jackson's always been a really big guy on the family and the actual team together. I mean, obviously it didn't show with the Knicks, but prior to that, he's really been big on family and the team as a family and the team doing everything together. And I don't know if this Cavs team has even focused on that at all because they just know there's so many stars on the team that they just assume they're going to be great. But we haven't seen them play together, really. Like, we don't know.
It's true, but I do think D Wade's going to be really good for them with that because I think D Wade is like the yin and the yang with LeBron. Like, I think he kind of softens him and he's going to make like just a good energy on the Cavs. I think he's going to mesh everyone pretty well.
I think also in the Eastern Conference, the 1 seed doesn't really matter because if you look at last year, the Boston Celtics got the 1 seed, and then Cleveland and Boston played the first game. Cleveland took it, and look who has the home court advantage. You know, so I don't think the 1 seed really matters.
Isaiah Thomas was injured, so I'm going to say that. Like, they didn't play with a clean, full roster.
They would have killed him either way.
And he was already dealing with the stuff with his sister, so that's not really a good indication of what a #1 seed technically.
They would have killed him either way. Even if LeBron sits the rest of the year, I think the Cavs could still be the 3 seed.
Yeah.
The East is so weak this year; it's a joke.
Well, I think that they should still worry about other games prior to just Christmas Day game.
No, they got one team on their mind. It's the Warriors, and that's it.
Okay, well, we are going to wrap this up for today. We want to know what you guys think. Should LaMelo be homeschooled, and should the Cavs only worry about the Warriors? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next weekend.